everyone, MB here at the OFAH Heritage Center. To kick off our very first virtual lesson, we'd like to wish you a happy Groundhog Day. Today's lesson is all about the third largest member of the rodent family, and that's behind the beaver and the porcupine, and some say this rodent can predict the future. The tradition of turning to a ground-burrowing mammal to predict the spring has been observed for centuries, but it started in Germany and it started with a badger. Groundhog Day is exactly the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. And Groundhog Day celebrations are a welcomed winter activity to help get many through the long winter months. In Ontario, we have Wyerton Willie, who has been predicting the arrival of spring since the mid-1950s. Willie is an albino groundhog, which means his fur lacks pigment, so he appears white. In nature, groundhogs generally don't wake up from hibernation until March. Willie, however, is kept in a special enclosure. If Willie sees his shadow upon waking up from hibernation, it means that there are 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't see a shadow, it means that spring is just around the corner. Groundhogs are well equipped with several adaptations to help them survive. For example, with short legs and sharp claws, groundhogs are excellent diggers, digging the burrows in which they live, very much like the burrow entrance that you see behind me. With such short legs, groundhogs are not very fast runners and can only run up to about 15 kilometers an hour in very short bursts, so they rely on their burrows. Groundhog burrows can be quite complex, with different chambers for different purposes, like the nursery, the food cache, and even a bathroom. Other animals thrive because of groundhog burrows as a safe place to escape predators. Groundhogs prefer dry, open habitats, like open fields, open forests, and meadows. Groundhogs are herbivores, which means they eat plants, like grasses and clovers. They have also been known to eat insects and snails. Groundhogs have several predators who can often outrun them very easily, like foxes, coyotes, and even dogs. Groundhogs are also known as woodchucks. Here's a fun tongue twister that you can try. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Okay, I'll let you pause the video and you try saying it 10 times fast. Okay? Go! Adult groundhogs can weigh anywhere between 2 and 4 kilograms, which is about as heavy as a big bag of sugar. I've got a groundhog pelt here, and as you can see, they're mostly brown, but their fur often appears grizzled with the various shades of darker brown, lighter brown, and even some flecks of gray. Groundhogs are considered true hibernators, and they will eat as much as they can to prepare for their long winter sleep. Hibernation begins in September or October and can last up to 5 months. Each year, a mature female can produce 4 to 6 kits in a litter. Groundhogs can be pests, often eating a farmer's crop or destroying their field with underground burrows and tunnels. You can try scent deterrents or taste deterrents, but in rural situations, farmers can harvest a groundhog. They aren't considered fur bearers here in Ontario, and their pelt isn't worth very much, but if cooked right, the meat can be consumed. During hibernation, a groundhog can reduce its heart rate down to just 5 beats per minute. And to put that into perspective, here's something that you can try. First, grab a piece of paper, a pencil, a clock, timer, or stopwatch, and you'll also need to find your heartbeat. The best way to do that is to take 3 fingers and rest them just up under your jawline, up against the carotid artery. Once you find your heartbeat, just get a sense of the rhythm, and then begin to count. Count the number of heartbeats you feel within 15 seconds, and then multiply that by 4. Or, if you can keep track, count for a full 60 seconds or 1 minute. How many beats per minute did you get? Post in the comments below. And think about the groundhog that can reduce its heart rate during hibernation to just 5 beats per minute in order to conserve energy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay connected as we learn together outside the classroom.